Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds. Here I am, Day 2, Central Minex 2025 in Gander, Newfoundland. Thanks to our good friends at Caliber Mining for bringing this conversation alive. They understand that all voices matter, and I can tell you, my next guest, they get it too. They've been a big sponsor of Gale Force Winds over the years because they too understand that everybody's conversation is important and there's stories to be told. On that note, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Well, thanks very much, Al, and to Gale Force Winds also thank you. Well, as you say, Al, my name is Scott Healey. I'm the Senior Business Development Manager for Water Tech at BlueMetric. And BlueMetric is a full-scale professional services environmental engineering and consulting company and a water tech company providing water systems and equipment to both, you know, in this particular case, because we see each other a lot at various other events, in this case, the mining industry. This is my my second trip here to Minex here in Gander, and having a very productive and interesting time here today.
Talk to me where you see BlueMetric fitting in to the mining ecosystem here in Newfoundland.
Well, we don't have a big footprint at this, current time, and one of the objectives of getting here to the East Coast is that we see a lot of potential. Now, we are very, very well established in Quebec, and we have some business in Labrador and in Ontario, but we see here in Newfoundland tremendous opportunity in the mining industry, but also many other industries. That's a very positive attitude here in Newfoundland over the last 4 or 5 years, led by some very creative and innovative governments that are pushing Newfoundland out there. The resources are here, the people are here, and the willingness to get things done. And we like to offer, from our particular point of view at BlueMetric, being that professional services company in the environmental engineering consulting side and the water tech, is that we just don't want to provide a service and or a product. We want to build a partnership and a water solutions package for our, for clients. And I think that we would be able to offer that differently than a lot of the other organizations that are currently working here in Newfoundland. And I think that at this stage we're making that effort to come here, see where we can help out, see where we can contribute to the industry. Of course, I have a wife from Newfoundland, so I have all the incentive in the world.
Not far from here, right?
Not far from here, up, as they say, around the bay, up on Bonavista. So coming to Newfoundland is always an excitement. And as you know, from our years in the Navy, this was always a big, place to visit, and we always enjoyed it. So.
Yeah. BlueMetric, of course, I know you to be in a lot of places in Newfoundland right now, and a lot of interesting conversations, whether that be with the municipalities, whether it be talking directly with mayors around how you can help bring some water solutions and overall environmental solutions. And to be in the mining sector at this time is very exciting for you. Are there any sort of key companies that you're after while you're here to talk to?
Well, I mean, this is not a big show, but a very, very local, very focused show with local businesses. So there are about 5 or 6, mining companies that are at various stages of their development, and we feel that, again, with our A to Z ability to provide the services and the equipment support to those companies, we think we can certainly assist them on the professional side and also on the equipment side. But I mean, I think that, again, when you look around at the energy on some of these companies and where they're going, I just came out from a couple of hours of briefs and presentations by many of the stakeholders. I think that the future looks very, very good here in central Newfoundland with these projects, and we want to be part of that, and we want to build our business here in Newfoundland to be part of that ecosystem to help them.
Well, that's BlueMetric in a nutshell. These folks look at relationships as partnerships. They know that you're not they know that they're not successful without you being successful. BlueMetric is one of those partners you want to get to know, and they've got a real great focus on Newfoundland and Labrador, central Newfoundland and Labrador. They get regional economic development. These are your partners to be with when you look for water and environmental solutions.